Everyone, I'm Bill Anderson in the Fox 29 newsroom. Obviously, we had to pause for a minute for me to run upstairs from the workout. We'll get back to that in just a moment, but we decided to break in because we've got some breaking news that we want to bring to you right now. There was a news conference that was taking place. The mayor had some announcements to make about a decision being made about a new Sixers arena in Center City. Our Jeff Cole was there as this was all taking place, and he is now here with us with this developing news. We're hearing it first from you, Jeff. What's going on?
Yeah, Mayor Cherelle Parker says she has reached an agreement with the ownership of the Philadelphia 76ers and says that this team will stay and play basketball in the city of Philadelphia. She will, in fact, approve, she says, or at least forward the legislative package for the Philadelphia 76ers to build a new arena in the Market East neighborhood on the edge of Chinatown. She released this information in a videotape, and a video just put out. She says this will be one of the, if not the largest agreement that any mayor in the city of Philadelphia has ever made with a sports team, she says in the videotape. She says this is the best deal, she claims, for the city of Philadelphia and for its people. She says to the people of Chinatown that she cares about them, that she wants a thriving Chinatown, but will be supportive of an arena on the edge of Chinatown, something that many members of Chinatown, many folks who live in that community at a group called the Free Chinatown Coalition, has been very much opposed to. And I'm going to have you look behind me. This is room 221. Starting just after 2 o'clock this afternoon, members of the Chinatown community, others as well, certainly leadership from the Parker administration, began a meeting in this building in this room, as we had reported last night. This thing was to start at 2 o'clock, and we understand in this meeting, these folks are learning of Parker's decision to, in fact, support the building of an 18,500-seat arena in the city of Philadelphia in the Market East neighborhood for the Philadelphia 76ers. They have said that they will, in fact, build the arena. In this videotape that she has now put out, this video that we have obtained, she says it'll mean $1.3 billion in private investment, says the mayor of Philadelphia, Cherelle Parker. She also says it will mean millions and millions of tax dollars, she says as well. She also says that she will now have a series of town halls or town meetings to talk to the people of Philadelphia about what this plan will be. She once again suggests it'll be very good for the people of Philadelphia. And then at the end of this videotape, what I think Fox 29 has already posted and brought to our viewers and folks who watch our streaming service, she says that to the people of Chinatown, I see you, I have listened to you, I want a thriving, I want a vibrant Chinatown, but she will, in fact, support the Philadelphia 76ers plan to build an 18,500-seat arena in Market East on the edge of Chinatown. Organized labor in this community certainly wanted it. They were pushing hard for it. But once again, many folks in and around Chinatown did not want this. We understand they will have a rally later on this afternoon, probably in reaction to this. They will obviously voice their opposition. But for right now, the breaking news is this. Cherelle Parker has made her decision on the Sixers arena bill, and she wants it to be built in Market East. She is supportive of it.
So, Jeff, there's a group forming downstairs that I believe you're aware of, and maybe we'll get down there as well. So they're already starting to respond to this. This is still happening in kind of real time, so no chance for you to get any sort of immediate response.
No.
You've been pretty connected to talking to folks.
No, there's no immediate response right now because the meeting in which many of the participants are learning about this is happening in the door behind me. It is literally happening right now, Bill, so there's no response to get at this point. But we did see members of the Chinatown community certainly come walking in and go into this room where we understand Mayor Parker is likely there giving them that news. When the door opened here, we could see a big blue screen there where I think a presentation is probably being made to them. Yes, there is a group group that's gathered downstairs outside on Dilworth Plaza. They are very much opposed to this. They are going to have a rally, they said, and a press conference in opposition to this. We had heard yesterday that they had planned a meeting for actually 6:30 last night, Bill. We had heard from folks on one side of this issue. Then we understood that this meeting would not be happening last night, would in fact happen at 2 o'clock today. It happened and began sometime after 2 o'clock today. But what we now know is after, I think, some 2 years, at least a couple of years here, the Philadelphia 76ers have absolutely convinced Cherelle Parker, the new mayor of the city of Philadelphia, to support their plan to build a $1.3 billion new arena. They say they will spend the money, 18,500 seats on the edge of Chinatown in the Market East neighborhood. She says she wants it to happen. She says she will put together the legislative package and forward it to City Council, which would have to happen to make this big arena, the demolition start, and the arena start to be built. That's what we are reporting at this juncture this afternoon.
Jeff, I sometimes like to pull on your expertise to try to get some more information on how these things are traditionally handled. Interesting that the meeting is still taking place, and yet the statement announcing what's going on in the meeting is now out there publicly with people downstairs able to react to it before the people in the room are even out of the meeting.
Well, sometimes that happens that way, Bill. Reporters get information while the events are actually going on. In this case, that is exactly what happened. The meeting is still going on behind me, but we have information that indicates, in point of fact, Mayor Parker will support this arena, will forward the legislative package, she says, to City Council to make this thing happen. It'll probably be, and should in fact be, sponsored by Mark Squilla. He's the City Council member who would represent that area. Remember that Squilla has said, he's made this commitment to the people of Chinatown, that if he were to get some sort of legislative proposal, he would give folks 30 days to actually look at this thing and read it over and I guess comment on it. That's what Squilla has said he would do. So that, I would think, is still in play here. Squilla, the last time I talked to him, said that would happen, and it does appear now that he will in fact get this package. Yes, the meeting is still going on behind me. Yes, there are folks downstairs on Dilworth Plaza who will have a rally, likely very much in opposition to this. But yes, we do know that Cherelle Parker is now in support of the Sixers' new arena in the city of Philadelphia. And this video that we've obtained, she says, "Hey, people of Philadelphia, it's your mayor, Cherelle Parker. I have good news. I'm coming to you with good news," she says, that our 76ers, she refers to the team as our 76ers, will remain in the city of Philadelphia. And why that's somewhat interesting in terms of the way she phrases that is because we know that Delaware, and then of course New Jersey, particularly New Jersey, made aggressive moves to try to haul the Sixers across the river to a plot of land north of the Benjamin Franklin Bridge. They offered hundreds of $millions in tax credits as well to try to get them over there, but it certainly does not look now like that will happen. Parker wants to move ahead with this legislative package. Bill, this won't be, it's certainly not going to be that it's a fait accompli. Obviously, it's going to have a big push by the mayor, but you can certainly imagine that groups opposed will certainly try to stop this in any which way they can, including possible legal action.
Well, and they, as you just pointed out, they've made it clear they're going to have these kind of town hall meetings, so there'll be plenty of opportunities to continue to express yourself. Just heating up, Jeff. You've been following this for a while. We will stay on it.
Very good, Bill.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And obviously, guys, we're going to hear so much more. Jeff is going to get all the details of what's taking place right now. He then is going to go downstairs because there is this rally taking place with the opposition to a Center City, Philadelphia stadium. That's going on right now. We will get that information. We will have the video for you, the mayor's comments, all of that on fox29.com, Fox Local on demand, and of course on our news, the 5 and 6 o'clock. Stay with us. I'm now going to take this jacket off, stretch a little bit, go back downstairs and finish the workout. Thanks, guys. Now we'll get back to our regular programming.